Hello everybody, this is your Queen of Cups tarot reading, and this reading is going to be for the month of July for the sign of Cancer. This is for my water signs, for all the Cancers for the month of July. So let's see what comes forward. Please, spirit guides, angels, what do you have for my Cancer, for this beautiful water sign for the month of July? This deck is a romantic tarot deck, and I chose this deck because I want this to be a love reading. So let's see what comes up for this coming month. So the first card to come up is the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of equal, mutual give and take. It is very likely that you're going to receive a gift. Another six. So this is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is about memories, about the past. It definitely can be somebody from your past coming back, or somebody that you knew in a past life. You know, it could be a karmic, a twin flame, a soulmate. Let's see where this develops. But there's definitely somebody from your past that you know already coming forward. Here we have the Hermit. The Hermit is in a reflective mood, goes inwards, listens to his intuition, and he hopes to shine light on a situation. And I would say, even though this Hermit is in isolation, the drawer here is still open. So that means his heart is open, and he takes out a photograph there. This is a photograph here. I say he because this guy is a man, so it can be like your significant other, or it can be you looking at a picture, photograph of your significant other, or your significant other is looking at that picture of you, the photograph, or on social media, and thinking of you. This guy is not very social at the moment, still staying safe and in isolation, very guarded. And with the previous Six of Cups, he treasures the memories that you have with each other, you know. Next card is the Eight of Pentacles. This talks about a new project, learning something new, venturing into something, into a new endeavor. This could be a new love relationship. You're definitely having fun here, being carried through the water, and you're absolutely enjoying the ride. And being carried through the water is all about emotions and about feelings, and Since you are Cancer here, a water sign, that might resonate with you, that in this upcoming relationship, or in this just starting relationship that you are in, that you are enjoying but also going through a lot of emotions. This card here is the Seven of Pentacles. This is usually about looking back at everything that one has already invested, that one has already achieved, because even though this might be still a work in process, there has already been a lot invested into this relationship. So this might have gone on for a while, especially with this card where there are memories. You know, maybe you were good friends, or maybe you know each other from the past or from a past life. And now with the Hermit, maybe you are apart, you know. Well, it did start with an equal give and take, or that you're receiving maybe news or something. So it's here we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles usually is this empowered woman. She is in good standing. She is well established. She's beautiful. She knows who she is. He's confident. And now here this lady is walking with her significant other, maybe strolling through the mall. I mean, it does look like a huge church somehow, but it can be also a mall, it can be a museum, you know. I think the malls are open now, so this might be strolling around or just going for a walk with your significant other. And this card came under the Six of Pentacles, which is a mutual give and take. Maybe you're well, here in this card you are being painted, your picture is being taken. Maybe your picture, he's taking your picture. Maybe he's taking your picture on your walk here. Maybe you have then some more memories, or he has more memories to look at, or you are the one that takes the pictures. Our next card here, it is coming out underneath the Six of Cups, which is the card of the past, of the memories. And this Four of Swords is a card of rest. Rest after battle, rest after a difficult time. So it goes quite well with the contemplating the past relationship, contemplating the past. And but it is a card of stability. The four is always stability, and you're resting. And even though you're dancing here, you are dancing calmly and restfully. So this dancing, this little outing here is actually quite healing, I would say. Maybe even healing past memories, because you're dancing in harmony here with this guy, you know. very organically. Next card here is the, hold on a second. Sorry. Next card here is the Judgment. This card is coming out underneath the Hermit. So the Hermit suggests to go inwards. And the Judgment card is a card of divine, kind of divine judgment. So this is in the traditional tarot. This lady with the trumpet is an angel coming down, and the people cheering her on and awaiting her with open arms. You can see this here too. They are celebrating. So this is about also getting divine news and or awaiting a divine judgment. It's a judgment call. It is kind of karma being dealt out, but also things that you have been waiting for, that you have been deserving, like good things, you know. They are finally coming through for you, you know. So with this card being underneath the Hermit card, you know, this for me is that going inside, contemplating the situation, shedding light onto something in order to gain clarity. You know, here makes you see a situation clearer, and somehow destiny, somehow justice is going to be made. It's more like a divine justice. Here is the Queen of Wands. This lady is quite fiery. She enjoys parties. She likes to have fun with people. She is very creative, outgoing, spontaneous. She knows what she wants. And this card is coming out underneath this Eight of Pentacles. So I'm pretty sure that she wants to date. She wants to go on a date soon. She wants to have fun. This is maybe you. Here, this lady that is being carried through the water also wears a red dress and also has brown hair. So this could be one and the same person here. And even though you are a water sign, Cancer, you still embody qualities of the Queen of Wands, which is a fire element, you know. Your creativity, your flirtiness, your spontaneousness. This card is the Death card. This card is about new beginnings, some old situation, some old limiting beliefs. Something in the past has to die in order to create space and let a new beginning come in. So maybe there was something that you have been holding on to from the past that didn't serve you, that you are now letting go in order for things to move forward. So this card is underneath the Seven of Pentacles. Basically, this is the Seven of Pentacles. There you were contemplating all the efforts, all the work that you have already been put into this relationship, you know. So maybe you're letting go of this efforts, you're letting go of the past, um, to go into a more, yeah, here into a future that is flowing more with ease and grace, you know, especially after the judgment here and the hermit. If this is you or your significant other, it doesn't matter much. There is a revelation and there is a change in the dynamic. There is definitely a new beginning with the death card. And here we have the Ace of Wands, which is a very positive card, very fiery card. It is a beginning of something new, and it is coming right after the Death card here. So this is the beginning of a very passionate new relationship, you know. So and this is coming out underneath the equal give and take, you know, where your picture is being taken, the stroll through the mall or whatever resonates with you, with your significant other, the date, the maybe you're just walking, you know, taking a stroll. And the Ace of Wands, which definitely is also about fiery communication and fiery interaction. And I don't know if you can see it, but right there on the knob where you hold the wand here, the walking stick, there is a couple entangled, you know. So this card definitely suggests some fiery action. Next one here is the Three of, let me see, oh yeah, again, the Three of Swords. This is a card of, yeah, being quite established in a way, because the Three of Wands, sorry, the Three of Wands, again, fire, so you got the Queen of Wands here, and then you got the Ace of Wands, and now you got the Three of Wands. So you have already progressed from the Ace of Wands, from one wand to three wands. And this is also like a party situation. You are having a couple of admirers here, secret admirers, and you're exhausted here from dancing. If this is you, look, here you're wearing your beautiful blue, what is it? Yeah, blue dress, light blue dress, and you're exhausted from dancing. This was the rest of the waltz, and then next card is all the admirers. And here is the King of Cups. This is your energy, Cancer. This is a water energy. This can be either you, or it can be Pisces or Scorpio. So it doesn't matter if this is you or if this is your significant other. Maybe you are dealing with another water sign. And the other person that shows up here is the King of Swords. So this can be, and this is definitely an air sign. This is an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. So you or your significant other are definitely showing the qualities of the King of Swords. This king, this man, I feel more that this is your significant other, that is an air sign, and that you as a water sign are here. On the other hand, if your significant other is an air sign, and if your significant other is an air sign and has been operating from the mental body in a very rational way, and has not been able so far to go into his heart or her heart and operate from there, then this suggests also a journey from a very mental, rational approach to love, finally moving more into his or her heart. So the King of Cups is in his heart space, is able to give unconditional love, is able to show emotions, it's able to he is able to express his emotions, or her. You know, the roles can be inverted here. So this King of Cups is coming out underneath the Hermit that went inwards, shed light on a situation. Here his heart, if this drawer is his heart, it's a little bit open. He's looking at your picture. Then here divine justice is happening. So he has a revelation. He receives the angel, the calling from an angel. He understands that just being in his head space is not enough, and he emerges after this, going through this, he emerges as the King of Cups, with his heart being open and being able to feel his emotions, to express his emotions, which is quite a journey and quite a challenge for, let's say, an air sign that is used to operate from the mental, from a mental state, from a rational thought, looking at things in a logical way, analyzing things, and not having the ability, the need, the interest to act or look with his or her heart. You know, this character usually ignores his emotions, doesn't value them, might even have toughened up so much that he doesn't even feel them anymore, because he just cuts them away with his sword. But for a love relationship to work, he definitely needs to evolve into this king here, the King of Cups, because this is the one that feels. And you, being a Cancer, definitely you embody all these qualities of the King of Cups. You know, I'm hearing the King of Hearts. Well, the cups are hearts, it's the same. So yes, this was the last card, and this is what I got for you for the month of July. I'm still going to show you my beautiful shell that I found the other day on the ocean, on the beach. It's very beautiful, and I use it like a crystal to put on my deck here on the Magic Mystery deck. And I'm just going to see what comes out here for well, quite a bunch came out here. So the first card that came out is Illusion, and it says embrace the truth. So sometimes one has to look through the illusion to actually see the truth, to see realistically what is going on. So she is kind of stepping out of this mirror into the world and is seeing the reality of the world, you know, the reality of things. So this reading is for my Cancers, water sign. You know, my water signs, we have the tendency to be dreamers, to, you know, to be positive and hope for you know, maybe sometimes getting carried away with an illusion instead of opening our eyes and seeing realistically what is actually going on. So then we can practice discernment, you know. So I don't know, just look at the card and see what resonates for you. What does come up for you looking at this card? I will put this card here for you here so you can look at it. This card that came out says courage, competition, and it says summon courage and self-confidence. That is the a tiger here, and there's a little kid on the tiger. I get a sense that the tiger is protecting this little kid. Maybe this tiger is protecting his inner child or her inner child, protecting a more vulnerable side of yourself or your significant other's self. So this tiger, whoever represents this, whoever this tiger is representing, you or your significant other, needs to summon up self-confidence and courage to be vulnerable actually and go forward, come out of the cave, out of hiding, and maybe, you know, face reality, you know, face reality. This is the illusion card, you know, face reality. And here we have the 7 deadly sins, and it is about humanity's destructive traits. And this is a card that, well, it is a sad card, but it has very much to do about seeing a situation clearly, waking up to what is actually going on, and waking up from an illusion. And what does it say here again? Embrace the truth. So we might have to embrace the truth that that humanity might be going through quite a transformation right now, and sometimes before it gets light again, before the sun comes out, there is like the darkest part is before it gets better. So maybe right now a lot of people display not their nicest side at the moment, and maybe it truly talks about the destructive traits of humanity. How we destruct the planet, how we destruct each other, how we self-destruct. So it is a bit of a sad card, but there is hope. There is hope if you look how this multicolored, rainbow-colored angel is coming in order to heal everybody that has been suffering from self-destruction or destructive attitudes towards themselves, towards others, towards earth. And we cannot give up hope, for sure. So I will put this here next to the illusion card, because these two kind of go together. And this card now, which I think this should not depress you too much. I mean, it is what it is, and in this we still have to continue to work and do the best out of a situation. And here, knowledge, seek knowledge. And yes, so I think this book, this lady is reading the book, and this is a book of knowledge. There is knowledge in the book, and if she goes inwards, or she informs herself, and she tries to find answers, so the answer lies in knowledge. If she informs herself, let's say she learns about self-worth, she learns about, I'm saying she because there's this lady, but it applies also for a male energy, or for the significant other, for anybody. So you have to see how this resonates for you. But here their message is that by seeking knowledge, let's say self-knowledge, know yourself, know your shadow side, love yourself. How can you love yourself? Study spirituality, study psychology, understand, evolve personal development books, evolve to loving yourself, so then you will not self-destruct, or study how to save the planet, how to be more mindful, and inform yourself how one can be more in tune with the earth. How can we be kind to other people and not just live life from our ego-driven attitude, and again, an ego-driven attitude comes from fear. If there is fear, fear of loss, fear of anything, then our ego shows up super big, and we act from that point of view, and then destruction happens on all levels. So here, this card suggests knowledge, seek knowledge. This can also be like making therapy, going through to therapy, or asking other people for knowledge, or inform yourself, any kind of seeking for knowledge. to the point where I would say ask your angels, ask your spiritual guides, pray and ask your intuition, consult your higher self. So all this is what it implies, you know. And then here, summon courage and self-confidence. And if there is some competition going on, let's say if this is concerning love matters here, there's a little bit of competition going on, you know, with the 3 suitors, then, well, one has to summon courage and self-confidence to finally approach the significant other and talk clearly. And for that, one needs to be also informed, you know, and know yourself and know your other person. So it can be the last card here. It says sensuality, and it says express your sensuality. So this is about expressing your feelings as well, and enjoying yourself and being, but you have to love yourself first in order to be able to give love to others. And this card definitely is the transformation card, because you can see how out of the cup here, all this loving, colorful energy is spilling over and going into the heart. It hits right onto the heart here. This Sagittarius angel down here is receiving this, you know. So but you cannot be in this card, in this express your love, like this card suggests, if you or your significant other is just in this mental space. One has to transform into the King of Cups to be able to feel love, to feel self-love, to fill the cup with all the love that then spills over in order to give love to others. And this has also to do with if one is in such a sad state and sees the world as it is, but without love, then it is going to be, this is going to spiral one down. So one has to love themselves, love others, love the world, and then also the relationship can flourish, and one can act and enjoy life from this state. So I'm still have a little love message here. Let me see what comes out for Cancer. It says a message from your significant other, and he or she says that he is thinking of you this very moment, and that his or her heart is filled with love. So this is beautiful. I think this is a very beautiful reading, and I'm wishing you all the best for the highest good of all concerned for the next month of July. If you liked this reading, then please share, like, and subscribe. If you want a private personal reading, then please contact me on my email. And if you well, this is basically it. So if you want to comment underneath, then please leave me a comment. I read all the comments, and yeah. So much love and light to you, and all the best and lots of blessings for this coming month. And yes, keep in mind it is a general reading, so I read for a lot of cancers, but still I hope you enjoyed this reading and lots of love, and it can definitely be a blueprint for this month to come. So all the best, much love and light. Bye bye for now.